Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start with our new chapter, chapter 14, factorization. Okay. Actually, you have heard this word factorization when you are doing the square roots and square numbers and square roots and cubes and cube roots. Those types of problems when you are doing, you have heard this word factorization. Okay, factorization is nothing but we are going to separate that. What are the factors are there in particular number or expression that we are going to find using the factorization. Actually, we have used the prime factorization method in our squares and square roots, cubes and cube roots in the type problems. Now we are going to what we are going to find for every things. Okay, for one number, how this factorization is being done, that we are going to find. Okay, now I'll take one number. First we are going to find the factors of natural number. Factors of natural number we are going to find. First, what are the factors of number 15, children? 15, how you will write 15? 1 15s are 15 you will write, or 5 3s are 15 you will write, correct? 1 15s are 15, 5 3s are 15. So the factors of number 15 is nothing but 1, 3, 5, 15. Okay, so the factors of number 15 like this you will find it. Okay, 15 can be written as 1, 15, 5, 3. So 1, 3, 5, 15. So these are the factors of number 15. Okay, factors is nothing but it is the factors is nothing but it is an exact divisor of number. Okay, factors is nothing but what? Exact divisor of the number. Divisor means what? When I divide this 15 by this 3, you will get remainder 0. So this 15 is exactly divided by 3. So 3 is the exact divisor of 15. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 15, everything are the exact divisors of number 15. So we can say that the number 15 has the factors 1, 3, 5, 15. Okay, this is what the factors of the natural number. When it comes to prime numbers like 17 is a prime number. So 17 comes in one table and 17th table, that's all. So what are the factors of 17? 1, 17. So it has only two factors. So I told you, what is the definition of the prime number? The number has only two factors, 1 and itself, are called as prime numbers. So for this purpose only we are saying that 17 is a prime number because it has only two factors, 1 and itself. Okay, so 1 into 17. Next, factors of algebraic expression. You know what is algebraic expression, right? So in that we are going to find the factors. This we have already used in our previous class. 7th standard we have found this factors of the algebraic expression. 3x square plus 4xy. This is one algebraic expression. Why it is called as algebraic expression? Because it has variables, constants, operator, everything is there. So first we will separate the terms. What are the terms here? 3x square is one term and 4xy is another one term. Correct? Now factors we are going to discuss. Factors now 3, x, x. So factors 3, x square, x into x. So x is one factor, another one x is one another factor. Next, this 4, how we will write 4? 2 into 2. 4 you can separate it into 2 into 2, x, y. So what are the factors? 3, x, 2, x, y. So these are all the factors of this expression. Okay, these are all the factors of this algebraic expression. So once they ask you the factors of the expression, first you separate them into two terms, then you write them as the product of every numbers. So, for example, now listen, 16y square it is there. You should find the factors of this number. First, you should factorize the 16. 16, how you will write? 8 2s are 16, right? Next, 4 4s are 16. Then 1 16s are 16. So, it comes in 1 table, 2 table, 4th table, 5th, 6th, 8th table, 16th table. So, these are the number. For 16 are separated like this. Then now y square, y into y. So, what are the factors now? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, y, y. So, these are the factors of this term 16y square. Okay. So, after this factorization, we do not want to separate it anymore. Okay, we don't want to again separate it. This is the last chance of separating it. So that is called as the factorization. Okay, factors means what? These are the factors. Factors are the exact divisor of the given number. When you divide the 16y square by 16, it will be exactly dividing. So that's why it is the exact divisor of the number. So what is meant by factorization means, if you the method to separate all the fractions is called the factorization. Okay, when you factorize the algebraic expression, we write this as a product of factors. That's what you will write, you will write the product of factors, right? So that is what the, like here 4xy, how you writing? 2 into x into y. This is the thing. Upper you are writing as product of factors. So this is called as the factorization. Understood? This is your factorization. Okay. Now in the previous thing we have discussed what is meant by fractions in natural numbers and in algebraic expression, right? Now we will deal with the factorization. In that there is method of common factors. One method is there. What is that method called as? Method of common factors. Okay. Common factors itself means the factors will be common in two things. Okay. When two expressions given or two terms are there, in that some factor will be same. Okay. That is we are going to find it. 3x plus 9. Okay. 3x plus 9, this is one expression. So what are the terms of this? 3x is one term, 9 is one term. Okay. Now I am going to find the factors of the number 3x. How will you write 3x? 3 into x. Correct? Next, how you 9? I am going to write 9. 3 into 3. Even more, can we can we split this anymore? No, that's all. 9 can be written only 3 into 3. Again we can't split it. Okay. So in this 2, which is common? 3 is common. So what you are doing is 3x plus 9. How I have written? 3x I wrote 3 into x. This plus okay, 3x I have written 3 into x. 9 I have written 3 into 3. Okay. 3x I wrote 3 into x, children. 9 I wrote 3 into 3. In these two, the 3 is common. Okay. So I am taking common factor outside. That is the method of common factors. So in these two, which is common? 3 is common. So I am taking 3 outside and open bracket. If I take 3 outside, what is remaining? X. Then plus. If I take 3 outside, what is remaining? 3. Okay. So 3 is remaining. So I wrote 3. In these two, 3 is common, children. So I am taking 3 outside. So x plus 3. So this is what the one more factorization. If you do this type of factorization, we cannot reduce this. Reduce this means we this is the factor form. Okay. We cannot even more reduce this. Okay. This is the last step of reducing. You know cancellation, right? So that is the simplest form. After that we can't do simplification. Likewise, this is one of the form where we get the factor form. So this is the last step of reducing it. Okay. And I'll teach you one more problem. 8xy plus 2x. 8xy plus 2x. This is one expression. What is the terms? 8xy comma 2x. Upon 8xy I am taking separately. How you will write this 8xy? How you will split it up? 2 into 2 into 2. 8, how you will write? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 8 I am going to write 2 into 2 into 2. Into xy, x into y. I am just separating this, I am going to separate it, dissect it everything. I am going to separate it everything. Next, 2x, how you will write? 2 into x. In this 2, which is common? 2 is common, x is common. Correct? Appo 8xy plus 2x, how I will write? 8xy I am going to write like this. 2 into 2 into 2 into x into y. Okay? 8xy I am going to write like this, plus 2x, 2 into x. Like this I am going to write it. Now in this 2, which is common? 2x. Appa take 2x outside into, what is 1 2 I have taken outside, x I have taken outside. So what is remaining? 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4 into y, 4y. 2 2s are 4 into y, 4y. Then plus 2x if I take outside, what will be remaining? 1. Yes, no children? If I take 2x outside, what will be remaining in that? 1 will be there. Upper 1. So 2x into 4y plus 1 is the final answer. 2x into 4y plus 1 is the final answer. Okay. Next I am going to teach you the example number 1. Okay. Factorize 12a square b plus 15ab square. 12a square b plus 15b square, ab square. Now here also, what are the two terms? 12a square b is one term, comma 15ab square is another term. Correct? Now you have to separate the factors. 12a square b. 12 how you will write? 4 3s are 12. 4 how you will write? 2 2s are. How you will write this 12? 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. See children, be conscious that the number, composite number should be written as product of prime numbers. Okay. At most separation you should do. At most splitting you should do. 12, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Into a square means a into a. B means into b. That's all. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. 12 into a square into b. Okay, next 15ab square. 15 how you will write? 5 3s are. Even more we can split it? No. Into a. B square means b into b. So in these two, which is common? 3 is common, a is common, b is common. That's all. So now 12a square b plus 15ab square is equal to 12a square b. What I will write? 2 into 2 into 3 into a into b plus 15ab square means 5 into 3 into a into b. So in this, which and all common? 3 into a into b is common. Appa 3ab. 3 into a into b is 3ab. Then what are the remaining? 2 2s are 4. 4 into a, 4a. Plus 5 into b. Plus 5b. So this is the final answer. 3ab into 4a plus 5b. Okay. Next is your example number 2. Okay, what is example number 2? Factorize 10x square. Factorize is nothing but split it everything. You should at most simplification you should do. That is the factorization. Okay. 10x square 18x cube plus 14x power 4. Okay, so now we are going to split it up. 3 terms are there. 10x square, comma, minus 18x cube, comma, 14x power 4. Listen children, till now we were dealing with positive terms. So you wrote only positive terms. Here plus is there, minus is there, plus is there. So be careful, okay. 10x square is equal to 10. How you will write? 2 5s are 10 into x square, x into x. Minus 18x cube, how you will write? Minus now, minus 1. Okay, minus means what children? Better you don't want to consider minus, because if you consider minus now you will get confused. So leave it. You don't want to consider minus. Just consider this. Don't consider the operations. Okay. Just term is there. Term minus term. But you consider only this numbers and variables. Don't consider the operations. Okay, 18x cube alone you take it because you will get confused. That's why I am not including this minus. 18 how you will write? 9 2s are 18. 9 how you will write? 3 3s are. Appo 3 into 3 into 2. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 8, 9 2s are 18. X cube x into x into x. Next 14x power 4. 14 how you will write? 7 2s are 14 into x into x into x into x. Okay, va? Now in this which is common, now see till last problem you should check only two numbers, two terms, but here three terms you should check. Oh, so you should check what are the terms common to all the three. 2 is common for all the three, 1x is common, another x is common, that's all. Appo when I am writing 10x square minus 18x cube plus 14x power 4, first I am writing 10x square, 2 into 5 into x minus 18x cube alone you are writing this. Okay, that's why I am not including minus, children. 3 into 3 into 2 into x into x plus 14x power 4, 7 into 2 into x into x into x into x. So in this what are the common terms? 2 is there, then x into x. Appa 2 into x is 2x square. 2x square because 2x into x square. Now what is remaining here? 5. Here minus is there, minus. And here 3 3s are 9. 9 into x 9x. Then here 7 into x is plus 7x square. So what is the answer? 2x square into 5 into 2x square into 5 minus 9x plus 7x square. Understood? This is your another method. Okay, now we have seen one method. Now this is the second method. Factorization by regrouping terms. Regrouping means what? See, in this only two terms were given or three terms were given. So separately you have grouped all the three. But when it comes to four terms, okay, that too, see in this all the three terms have a common thing. Here all the two has common thing, but sometimes some equation, some expression, see this one and this one have only x as the common term. This one and this one don't have any common term. This one and this one don't have common term. If that is the case, okay, listen children, in previous method, two terms also have a common term. Then three terms also have a common terms. But here listen, all the four are not common to each other at always. So if that is the case, what you will do, you group two terms. What you are doing, you should group two terms, grouping. How we are grouping means, when you seeing itself, by seeing the constant itself, you can see that this and this have a common term, which means you are regrouping it. Not first two you taking, last two taking. If possible, you can take first two, last two. If that is not possible, you can take first and last or first and third one, anything. Here 2xy plus 2y I am grouping it as first. So 2xy, how we will write? 2xy comma 2y. These are the two terms here. 2xy is equal to 2 into x into y. Then 2y, how we will write? 2 into y. In this two which is common, 2 and y. See, while seeing itself I told you, right? These two have a common term. I am taking first two as this group. Now, instead of this, 2 into x into y plus 2 into y. So in this which is common, 2 and y. Upper 2y into x is remaining, x plus 1. If 2y went outside, we will write 1. So this is what the answer for first term and the third term. Now what is remaining? 3x plus 3 is there. Second and the fourth. In this 3x is one term, 3 is one term. Up 3x how you will write? 3 into x. 3 you will write only 3. So in this 3 is common, right? Appo 3x plus 3 how you will write? 3 into x plus 3. In this what you will take outside? 3 you will take outside. So what is remaining? Here x. If I take 1 outside, 3 outside, 1. Appo, this is one term, this is one factor, this is one factor. Now again combining these two. Ippo, this term and this term if I combine, 2x plus 2y plus 2xy plus 2y plus 3x 2xy plus 2y plus 3x plus 3. I'm adding all this 4. Likewise, I'm adding. So, I should add these two, right? 2y into x plus 1 plus this one. 3 into x plus 1. In these two, anything is common? X plus 1 is common. So, I am taking x plus 1 outside. If I take x plus 1, what is remaining? 2y plus 3. So, this is the required factorized form. Okay. In these two, x plus 1 is common. So, I have taken the x plus 1 outside. So, I got 2y plus 3 as the final answer. So, this is the factorized form. Okay. So, this is nothing but regrouping the term. I'm changing the group based upon my convenience, and I'm finding the answer. Okay. Next is your example number 3. Okay, factorize 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x. So, in this, which two you will group it? Which two terms you will group it? See, this and this are equal because they have multiples of 3 equal. This and 3 multiples of 2. So, we can group these two. Okay. So, 6xy minus 4y. So, what are the terms here? 6xy. Don't want to include this minus. I told you, right? About 4y alone you take it. 6xy is equal to 6 how you write? 2 3s are xy x into y. 4y, 4 how you write? 2 2s are into y. 2 common, y common. So, now 6xy minus 4y how you write? 6xy 2 into 3 into x into y. 6xy what children? 2 into 3 into x into y minus 4y how I am writing? 2 into 2 into y. So, in this if I take 2y, what is remaining? 3x. If I take 2y, 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2 it is there. Next two terms, this two one. 6 minus 9x. So, what are the terms? 6 comma 9x. You don't want to include the minus. 6 what you will write? 2 into 3. 9x how you will write? 3 into x. 3 is common in these two. 6 minus 9x how you will write? 6, 2 into 3 minus, here minus it is there. Then 9x, 3 into x. If I take 3 outside, what is remaining? 2, 3 if I take, what is there? 3 if I take outside, 2 minus 3x. Okay, 2 minus 3x. This is what the thing which is given. Now I have to combine these two. Okay, listen children, in these two terms, 3x 2 minus 3x. So both are actually same, but the only thing is they have a different sign. Okay, what they have? They have a different sign. Okay, so I want to make this like this. So here 3x is positive, here 3x is negative. If I want to make this positive, what I should do? I should take, I should do minus, I should bring minus on both sides, or you have to bring minus outside. If I bring minus outside, minus 3 into minus 2 plus 3x it will be. See children, if I bring this minus inside, minus into minus plus 2. Minus into plus minus 3x. So, I have brought this minus outside. So, what is the answer? Minus 3 into 3x minus 2. I have just exchanged it. Now, this and this looks like same, right? So, now I am combining 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x is equal to, I am writing this 2y into 3x minus 2 minus 3 into 3x minus 2. Okay. 2y into 3x minus 2 minus 3 into 3x minus 2. Here both are 3x minus 2. I am taking 3x minus 2 outside. If I take this 3x minus 2 outside, what is remaining? 2y minus 3. So, this is what the final answer, which is irreducible. Okay, this is the final factorization. Okay, children, I hope you all understood the method of this factorization. Thank you.